and we will go on live. We got to move both of you guys. You have to hurt. All right, we are here. We are here, and we are here. Little late today. Little late. We're going to mainly have. I can barely get it out. Not only because you can tell I'm tired. I should have worn my shades, by the way. But also, too, at the same time, we've had some technical problems.
Serious.
Those little gremlins got
like.
into our system, and basically, we're not here usually at 6 o'clock as we start Central Standard Time. Sorry about that, folks. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry about that, but hey, we've been doing this for how long?
We've been doing this one for about 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
And we can only count on our fingers how many times that we had little gremlins inside our machine, right?
Exactly. So, that in itself is a blessing. But the other blessing is that we are here to at least connect with you for part of the time.
Mhm.
Better 30 minutes than no minutes.
Exactly. So, why don't you tell us a motto before our vision statement before we bring on some new guests that we have on our show? I think people will be very excited to get a chance to see. Ooh, man,
I
look at
definitely
myself.
agree with
I look
you.
too sad. But,
Yes,
hey,
you are tired. You've been burning the midnight oil on both ends, as they say.
it doesn't make a difference
Yes.
how it should be, because it should be that we are authentic in how we do and how we say, even on the show, right?
Exactly.
I'm tired. Go
And
ahead.
so here is our belief statement.
Mm-hmm.
Our belief statement goes like this: we are going to relate. It doesn't matter what your mother says, your father says, your children, or even what Jesus says. We are going to relate. At Taking the Journey Together, we believe in relating in a balanced manner. Balanced relationships are the ones that are entered into as friends first and lovers second, but has both aspects in each partner. And so,
Interesting.
yes, and that is our belief statement.
And we're sticking right by it.
Absolutely.
Okay, we got two young couples.
Wow.
We're in one couple. It's in the background. They look like they were slapping each other, doing slapstick stuff, and and stuff that young folks do that old folks should try once in a while. So maybe they'll tell us, what did they do that was so funny back there, and so how can I say exciting? So it's young older folks, excuse me, can
Young older folks.
yeah, and we can
Yes.
try it too. Well, I'm old today, so I felt.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's bring them on. I want you guys to basically tell everybody about yourself, and in turn, kind of give the story a little bit about how we met you, or did they meet us?
We were put together.
Oh, is that the ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were called into each other's space
Okay.
because they put the call out for needing
They did. Okay, well,
to
they can tell it
connect.
themselves, and Sharon's doing a good job about it. So don't use Sharon's words. Use your own words in this case. So first, as we get you on, there you are. Now you're here. You will have to go through the process of telling everybody your names. Otherwise, not Sharon, but me, I will probably just torture it. That's why I have nicknames. But anyway, go right ahead, and yeah, it's your turn.
Right. Can you hear us clearly?
Clearly enough, yes.
All right, sweet. My name is Abby.
And my name is Zuri.
Yeah, we are from Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a good angle for the both of us. You gotta excuse me. um, but yeah,
Don't
we
be
from
camera
Toledo,
shy.
Ohio. Yeah, right. And we are new to the Savannah, Georgia area. And we moved down here on
It was
our
October 5th on our RV.
yeah.
Yep.
So you moved down here on purpose.
Moved out. You know what? It really wasn't, right? It wasn't the original plan. We had Florida on our vision board. But then we
Oh,
actually stumbled upon Savannah and got locked
stumbled.
in.
So hold on. How do you get stumbled in a city? You drive and one of your tires flip like this, and you just flip over and stumble. Oh, you got some tires that did have you stumble. Now that I think about it, were they blown in Savannah, or were they before Savannah?
We got blown in. We're part of the winds.
No, no, no,
Two
no. But
air time.
the tires on the trailer that you guys that Abby said all of them were blown. So did it happen in Savannah or before you got to Savannah?
That was before we
Oh,
even made it out of Ohio, right?
yeah,
Oh
I was at
wow.
the
Oh,
beginning of the trip.
Oh
That was like the
wow.
energy of, try like stay home. And we was like, no.
Mm, wow.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
when those tires blew, didn't that like take all the air out of your cells, as they say?
It tried.
It was some anxiety for sure.
Okay, okay.
Keeping
Oh
So
the
yeah.
faith of how you pushing strong.
Yeah, but
what
that's
would you
one
say?
thing.
What did you say, young man?
Keeping the faith of how you pushing strong.
Okay. So what was the faith that in turn you guys were kind of banking on or standing on in that matter, outside of the fact that you physically had a trailer, of course, and you're
Yeah.
free to roam in the country? What were you standing on? I mean, why?
Man, freedom.
You know the feeling you get when it comes to going out in the world and taking a chance to give back and to receive your fair share.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how you said taking a chance. That's what it felt like. Like some people will say, I could never have done that. Like I
Mm-hmm.
like for you the one to do that thing that everybody else looking at like I would have never. Because something good is always waiting when you, especially when you use faith. Because our spirit is always waiting to show us and prove to us that it's real and that
Mm-hmm.
will always be supported.
Well, you could have pointed it down the street and had exploration down the street, maybe on the other side of the city that you don't know much, and made an exploration. You could have pointed out to California if you wanted to from that
Right.
particular end. Why did you decide to do that? And I'm going to give you a reason why. Because I'm asking the question, that is, because only you guys can tell your story. So that's not what I was trying to say. Because most Black folks do not take that courageable adventure in life.
Yeah.
They
Take chance.
usually will stay right in their neighborhood, they'll stay right
Yeah.
in their city, or stay right in their state. I know many
Comfort.
cousins I grew up, they still back at home. I got a boy still back at home. I got a granddaughter still back at home. And I know before I took my trip, my older cousin sat me down to have a long kind of conversation. I've already been in the military and got back out of the military, but we went back home. And he gave me this long dissertation because he knew when this time I said I was leaving, he knew there was going to be no turning back. And so he gave me this long dissertation of why do you need to go? For what reason? There's nothing wrong with the city
Everything
here.
you want is right here.
People are here just as people all over the world. There's no reason for you to live. It doesn't make any sense. Yada, yada, whoop-de whoop. Yada, da, 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 da. Did you guys have any of that experience at all?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
yeah. People was
But
definitely telling us so many
yeah,
things.
like you said, for if our experience as a people is kind of universal, then you can kind of expect that we went through that too. But all I would say to that is, this planet is a really big planet,
Man.
and this life is all about experience.
Mm-hmm.
And
They
I'm
say
trying to get as many and as much experience as I want to.
that part. Like if God gives you a big house, why would you just stay in the closet when you can like walk all around that thing?
Yeah.
Oh my
I like
goodness.
the way that sounds. A lot of people need that. I encourage people to leave. I run into people
Did you
here.
hear something?
I did. I don't know what
I
that
don't know
was.
that was.
Yeah, but I even my students. I had one today I was talking to saying,
Mm-hmm.
she's getting ready to graduate, and I asked her where she was going, and she said, "Well, I thought about going to Penn State, but
Mm-hmm.
I know I won't get into Penn State, so I'm just going to stay here." And I'm like, "Well, how do you know?"
Yeah.
And I said, did you live here all your life?" And she said, "No, I lived someplace else." She was born someplace and then they moved here. And she said, "But I think, my family's here, so I'll just stay here with my family." And I'm like, "You got a life you need to live yourself."
Yeah.
So are y'all saying, like my uncle and like some people that I know that live here and born here, that something's awkward, something's unbalanced, something is unhealthy about them? I guess they don't live by faith at all.
Nope, we never said that. That's not what we're saying.
No, I try not to make judgments for other
Yeah,
people's
no.
moves because I know all of us our minds are all different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
even those same people have desires still,
Mhm.
even if they don't want to admit it. There's still things they want to do in life. It's still
Mhm.
things that they wish that they could and wish that they could have done
Mhm.
and can do.
Mhm.
It's for that very reason that, like I said, no, we're not talking about them, is that we're not saying anything outside of what we're saying. It's just that's the reason
Just know how
why.
you want your life to go. Like
Yeah.
I'm personally uncomfortable with getting to the end point of my life and laying on some deathbed and thinking about all the stuff I could have did. Like
If I
that's
coulda,
not
woulda,
how I
shoulda.
picture to live
Yeah.
my life, or I don't want to have that feeling. So no matter how wild it sounds, I'm going to have a lot of things in my story that I desire because that's my personality. My personal choice is to live life to the fullest,
You know,
not take away from.
there was a song a long time ago. That was a Motown song. It was called "If I Coulda, Woulda, Shoulda." That's what
Okay.
folks always say.
You know,
If I woulda, coulda, shoulda, and it's
Yeah.
All
always
right.
too late.
so many of our people are unhappy. Even
Mhm.
and like you said, if it is a bad thing for us to go, then there would not be so many unhappy people in our hometowns. But
Yeah.
that's not the case. Everybody's
Mhm.
miserable. Nobody's
Comfortably
people-
uncomfortable.
people say they happy and stuff, but that's just setup.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
if you were genuinely happy, you would actually feel the energy coming from this person, that this person is they are enjoying their life.
Yeah.
But that's not the case for a lot of people. So for me, I don't want to be one of those types of people who is like, man, actually I used to be that person.
Yeah, I was about to say we felt
I
it
used to
before.
be that person.
That's what makes me feel so
Mhm.
strongly the opposite. Like I
Yeah.
can't stay that way. I can't
Nuh-uh.
settle for that.
The idea of in a balanced relationship to always be true to you and also be true to the other you, which makes an us, allows both of you to feel comfortable to be transparent. That's that last T that we and everybody who listens to us knows about our
Hot.
kick thing called hot,
Mhm.
honest, open, and transparent. With that transparency, There's no doubt about it. Acting in authenticity, that's what we're referring to, is, how can I say it? It's a freedom that comes with a cost.
Hmm.
It
Yeah.
really does. We have people
Mhm.
today many times who are what they call code switching and are doing very good at code switching. Easy for those out there who don't know what code switching is. That is, when I'm in front of my daddy, I'm being real, real nice and talking to him. But when mom comes, it's another person I talk to or talk with or talk how. I code switch real quickly. Sometimes as black folks we're talking down, yeah, whoa, what's up, boy, what's up? But when a police officer comes by, yes, sir, how are you doing? So it's code switching. Now, I'm not getting real hard about that because sometimes in a relationship, I can feel real, and this is a challenge you can do, I can feel real fucked up and in turn not feel good. And she confronts me. It is probably not the best all the time and say, I'm fucked up today and I may have to fuck you up. That's probably not the good time to say that,
not at
even if you
all.
feel that way at all. You may have
Yeah.
to code switch at that time and check yourself so you won't wreck yourself.
Yeah.
So there's times and a place for all things. That's what wisdom speaks of. No doubt about it. The timing for you two is your two timing. Ooh, we used to say that about folks who used to do that
Yeah.
when they played on someone else. They two
You're
time.
two-timing.
Anyway, that's another story. So it was your two time to make that move, that individual connection that you guys felt, spoke of, made that agreement through the power agreement to move.
Mutual agreement.
Exactly. To
Yeah.
move that direction. And your adventure that you are having, it is definitely your adventure. It is definitely something that you two are hopefully taking some kind of notes. And hopefully you're not letting things just go by just to go by. Even when that mouse is running in the corner of your RV, say hello to him. I'm not saying that.
Or say goodbye to him and let him out.
Okay.
Enjoy and remember and put them all as your adventures in your memory banks as you travel together.
Mhm.
No doubt about it. But know this, you're not an island to yourself. I'm not an island to myself. She's not an island
Right.
to herself. Neither are you two. When you enter that power of a relationship, that glue, that energy that puts you together, I feel all of the universe, by the way, but it's another thing. You're going to interface with one another. You're going to ping off of one another. You're going to have influences with one another, good or bad.
Yeah.
And not only is that a real thing that we don't always pay attention to as we should, but you also influence others. And the more
Directly
influential,
or indirectly,
exactly,
it's going to happen.
the more influential you are being authentic to one another, you will find you also will influence and reflect and draw others because of you. So what I'm just trying to say to you, young man, you can't just own that blessing just for yourself. That blessing and connection that you have with that beautiful woman, the queen of yours, that has been created for the world to see and for others to see, and who you run into. The example is you're on our show.
Yes.
We
Right
don't,
on,
we don't,
that's
we don't
true.
let anybody and everybody come on the show. Did you not know
No,
that?
we
Did you
don't.
not even think that? Because we don't.
Wow. That's amazing.
What you guys
Well,
think about it?
we feel special. We appreciate you all.
Because you are. You
Thank you.
definitely are. The need for us to understand, we got 15 minutes to left because we usually do an
Yeah.
hour to get into it
Yes.
more. And our subject was really about being human or humane.
Mhm.
So we're talking about human stuff now, humane
Yes.
stuff. But it's very important. Is
And we're going to have them back on for a whole show.
yeah, we definitely will.
Definitely.
We definitely will.
Yeah.
We have to, especially as African Americans, we have to understand one of the historically brightest things we did was we walked from what people feel is one part of the world off of this super island, a place I wouldn't call Africa because it was called something else with the folks that lived there. And we explored. I know a gentleman who passed away by the name of Dr. Runoko Rashidi. He was African American who has been to every country in the world and has found that we have stepped on every country in the world.
Yeah.
So adventure and be adventurous has always been about us. I didn't say all of us, so all folks don't do that. I'm just saying that adventure and being adventurous was in our blood. We help spread people around the world. And to see two young people still have that spark in them to do that, it's a blessing to me as an older
Definitely.
gentleman.
Definitely.
It is. It really is. And we
Ashe.
feel very strongly that more younger people need to be more adventurous, need to
Yeah.
take that step of faith. And we hope as we still continue to talk with you and we still connect with you as long as it should be or shall be, then these are the things that hopefully you can help out other young people to know they have a right to adventure. I'll use a commercial word. Hey, guess what? It's okay for you to roam the country.
You're free to roam the world.
There you go.
That
What y'all thoughts? Don't let me do all the talking.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, for me, I look at everything as if we were taught coming up that this is all God, then it'd be wrong of me to take that opportunity away from the Creator to experience its creation and its grandness.
Oh, you better talk it.
I like
That's
that.
you know. So like,
Like that.
we I think we should be able to have the opportunity to live life to the best of our experience,
Yes.
whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that may be.
Are you saying that a mind's a terrible place to? I mean, terrible what? The waste?
Thing to waste.
I always hit the thing
yeah.
part.
Oh man, what?
Yeah. If as above, so below, as within, so without, then that
Mhm.
means the human body and anything that comes with it, whether it be emotion, whether it be the mind, whether it be the spirit, whether it be the energy, no
Mhm.
matter, it's amazing.
It's all
Yes.
connected to the source.
So tell us some of the talented. It's going to be a shameless plug, folks. I'm getting ready to do it. A shameless plug because something's coming up this weekend. So did a lot of work, a lot of energy in it. So there's an old guy that we know of. He just passed away by the name of Joe Battison off of Urban View radio
yes.
station, internet radio station
It's gonna
in
be
New
quite
York
dense.
that DC that we've been to. We've been on the show years ago
Yes.
when we started our thing down on River Street. But where was I going real quickly?
A shameless plug.
Oh, shameless plug.
Shameless
Yeah,
plug.
this week, this get a little old, but this weekend we got a good thing that's going on this weekend. So tell us, since yes, right, folks, it's going to be this weekend. Tom Triplet Park, right in Pooler, are going to have an African American, or in this case, Black
History
History Month, and the main pavilion. We have a lot of great people going to be there. I want you to come out and enjoy yourself in Pooler, Georgia. But these two young couples, they're going to be there if you want to come see them. Tell us, what kind of giftings are you going to bring along with you at that event this Sunday coming up?
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about maybe bringing some of the singing bowls and sharing sound healing with people,
Okay.
and a few of my products that I make. I'm a nail tech. Well, the products that I make are going to be attached to what I do as a nail tech. When I get my
Okay.
pedicures, I make all my products
Mhm.
from scratch. I do the foot scrub, I do
Mhm.
shea butter, and a foot soap. So I'll have all those things with me as well.
She seems to forget about one of the most precious gifts she has.
I know.
She's doing mostly
do.
monetized stuff. Why is
Oh,
she
right.
understanding
Can
her
I bring
gifting?
those? And I'll
Can
bring my
many-
artwork. So I'm a canvas painter. I
That's
can
what
bring
we
my
talked
paintings.
about the first time, dear.
Yeah.
For you to be bringing from that
Right. How I forget the main entree.
yeah. Well, don't worry. I would never have made you forget. Sharon
Thank
would tell
you.
you, if someone that keeps people on point, it would be me.
Oh yes.
Okay.
It would be
I
me.
need that. Sometimes there's so
Speaking of
many things
gifting,
that I do I'll end up leaving some stuff off.
Don't worry, we'll help you with that.
Speaking of
Thank you.
giftings, that's one of his giftings, keeping people on point. So,
Yeah, that's been pretty
and
much
it's a
your
good
hand.
thing. It's a very
Yeah,
good thing.
that's you for me.
So let's go next door. The guy with the Rastafarian hair. Come on, brother, talk to us. We know you ain't coming just to be talking and try to look good because you know that ain't gonna happen. What are you bringing to the table?
Oh man, I am bringing some massage therapy and healing
I can't hear you, brother.
A
You're
little
getting
bit
low.
louder.
Got a little bit louder now.
Oh,
A little bit louder now.
I
A little bit
will.
louder.
Be proud of it. Show us, that pride. Speak it up.
Sorry about that. I will be bringing chair massage to the event and some healing hands.
All right. All right.
Yes.
So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. I was just saying some massage therapy, chair massage, and some some spiritual wisdom. If you know,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So it'd be like it's just like I used to talk to some partners of mine who are barbershops. I used to talk to them about, I know I'm looking at the time, who I talked about, man, y'all to think about doing a spa kind of thing set up in your barbershop. Now there's some in Atlanta who are doing that. And one of the spa things you ought to do is have massages in there.
Yeah.
And the same way you are
Yeah.
able to do our usual conversation that we've been doing for years in a barbershop. Can you imagine how much more easier it will be in a conversation like that?
Once they get relaxed.
Yeah, because I had a
Yes.
couple of partners used to massage me. Yeah, I know someone's uncomfortable with men touching them. Understand that. We'll get into that later on. But I had a brother that was very conscious as a individual. And him and I used to have long conversations while he was and when he got done with. And I helped him actually start another nonprofit he'd been wanting in his mind to do for a long time. And he used some of the people that he worked with or massaged on to help him out networking. So there's that possibility too.
Mhm.
yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is Sunday from 10 to 4. 10 to 4 at Tom Triplett Park. Come out, find out what's going on and all the wonderful things. We're going to have dancing. We're going to have music. We're going to have massage. We're going to have holistic healing. We're, just all kinds of aspects of Black History Month, of our celebration of us and the varied aspects that we bring to this society. So we're looking forward to having you come out and join us and have fun with us and share with us.
And don't forget, if you guys know, I know you said you also deal with the Sankofa House. Have them come out and visit too. There's going to be quite a list of other what do you call it, vendors who are out there that they're definitely should be happy or comfortable about being able to come see. And at the same time, I was thinking about something. I can't remember what it is. Oh, I know. They may know some people already
Exactly.
because there are going to be quite a few people who are coming from.
Yes.
Where are they coming from?
From all over.
I'm doing something at the same time, folks. That's the
Yeah,
reason why. In fact, I'm going to bring it in a minute so people can see it. All
There it
right,
is.
there you go. There's what I was trying to bring in.
Yes.
So you can actually see the flyer that we have here. Should be bigger. I don't know why it's like that.
Okay.
There it is.
There it is. Tell you a little bit more about it. Make sure you come and see, and make sure you come to be part of it.
And that's the lineup for the Culture Corner that's at the main pavilion, which is right there by the lake.
Got people to speak who come and talk about history. Jamal's going to also dress up as the African spirit. We have Peruvian dancers who are going to be coming there. Peruvian. How you say it better than me? Go ahead.
Peruvian
Thank you.
dancers.
We also have Mrs. Pat Gunn, who has her own tour downtown that has to do with Afro Americans, and they're going to get you people. So it's going to be a very good one. I think hopefully some frat brothers will come out to do that. What, stomp?
Yes.
Yeah.
the
So
step.
it's steps. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
So
don't forget Love and Soul
Love and Soul.
experience.
Financial vendors are going to be there. People that have to do with talking about jobs, insurance. So it's going to be a holistic
Yes.
approach that's going to happen there. So you're really going to enjoy yourself. We really want you to come down and enjoy yourself. Make sure to at the same time you stop and see, of course, us, Sharon, and Zare and Imar. But you also want to see these two young folks while you're there. Tell them that you saw them on our show. Give them some good love, some good vibes. Being here in Savannah, we don't want to shoot
Let
them
them
away
know they
too
stopped at
far.
the right place.
Exactly. We don't want them to go a little bit further.
Thank
Nobody
you.
really wants people like us to go to Florida anyway. No, we're just
Yeah.
joking.
Only for a day visit.
Yeah,
So-
no, they got to get rid of the governor first before that happens. But anyway, we really want to see them around and
Yes.
keep on doing the things. And they got some needs too. Now they got some needs too. So talk to them about some of their needs, and you never know. Good relationships can always help out. And as they say, what is it? A rising tide raises
Raises
all
all
boats. All of them.
Yes.
So we all need help. one
Rising
another.
tide raises all boats.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna let you guys say the last words here. We're a little over time, but it's not gonna matter.
Well, we're still pretty good.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. That's the ending words from me. I would just say, like, after having this type of conversation, to the viewers, to follow your passions, follow your dreams, and do not stop yourself from exploring what's here for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I would say learn about you, learn about what you are, why you are, how you are, learn about the human body, how it works, the brain, how that works, how the heart works, and then you get to see how great you are.
For real, ultimately.
Yeah.
Wow. I like that. You know what that means, don't you, Sharon? I can see right now, Sharon, you and I will be in Hawaii, and the show will be hosted by. I don't know what that is. We could easily just pass it on, so we don't have to be on the show all the time. I just put it out there, okay? I'm just putting it out there. I'm using just a little bit of faith, that little seed there.
Yes.
That little. You can see our show also too.
WRUU on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. WRUU, and you can check us out at WRUU.
Oh, you saw the one. Oh, that was the archives. By the way, it's not seen. You have to hear us. We've been on that. We've been on that radio program for 4 years.
Yes.
Come to think of it, so that's what she really meant. Then we have our own website.
TTJT at takingthejourney-together.com, Facebook.com/TTJT together, Instagram, taking the J together. Taking the J together. So you can find us at several different places, but you can definitely find us here on Thursday nights on Our Black Media Network or on Taking the Journey Together on Facebook.
Exactly.
6 p.m.
Okay, good. Okay, we're going to get ready to end the show. We usually end it much more longer. Didn't even get into our topic, but that's all right. This is just free flowing this time. We would love to have you two just to stand a little bit after we are over, if all possible, and we'll talk with you a little bit. But otherwise, everybody remember, when it comes to in life and you take
the
that
journey.
What's that word?
Together.
Exactly. It's a journey. And in your journey, make sure you make it adventure. Until next time, Ashe and amen. That's the wrong commercial. Sharon, where's the old new commercial?
Up.
That's why I'm going to tell Julie she needs to get me a technician in the background. Darn him.
Like this. address.